Welcome back to Yashahime Princess Anime Review, episode number 30. Excuse me. As I'm discussing the last 4 episodes, yes, 4, of the anime that's been released dubbed so far. Episodes 43 to 46. The titles of these episodes are The Blackout, When the Grim Comet Falls, Asumi Kuro's Operation Conquest, and The Grim Butterfly of Despair. Yes, I will talk about this damn thing. So, in the case the first couple episodes of this thing, we have the girls arriving back in modern day for the first time since episode 3 of the series. Yep, it had been almost 20 episodes since their last appearance at present day. And, the back of Hagurashi's shrine, we have Mei showing up giving Toa a hug, because it's her adoptive older sister. Seeing the two again, so nice. We see the great-grandfather. We see the grandmother, obviously. Sota doesn't show up just yet. He will show up later. And, of course, we see Kinemaro, the homeroom teacher of Toa, where you see him, starting with the last couple episodes, he's been killing minor demons in the background, killing some crows, and, of course, basically, when they arrive back present day, they go back to school. And get this, apparently Sota is picking up his grandfather's habits of basically lying about what kind of basically that she's sick with. For Kagome, it was like many different sicknesses. In the case of Toa, it was pretty much the same thing. Oh yeah, about the bear, yep. And of course, basically, she just happens to find Kinemaro just in the teacher's room. Yes. Yep, able to go in there, no problem. And of course, he's able to examine her closely and confirms, yep, she's a half demon. Of course, they meet up with Toa. By the way, we also have it where they have to meet with them, and of course, we also find out that Toa's adopted mother, Moe, who is Mei's mother, Sota's wife, and Kagome's sister-in-law, where she is basically a guest violinist at this concert. And of course, in Kinemaro, he basically says, oh, I need you to be my retainers to eliminate these demons, because I'm not exactly powerful enough to do that just yet. Yeah, we're going to hint something for him a little bit later. I'll get to that. So, they eliminate the demons, not much of an issue. And apparently the people don't see them. Also, for some reason, and it's not really explained here, apparently the people can't see the Grim Comet for some reason. Apparently only demons can see it. Yeah, this is not really explained. I think it was hinted that maybe Sota could see it before. But apparently, when they asked about the Grim Comet, people are like, what are you talking about? What comet? Yeah, this is kind of weird. Now, was it something that occurred? Was something he did? Not explicitly explaining exactly why, if he did or not. So, at Limits Demons at a concert, which, by the way, the crowd loved the fact seeing, 3 teenage girls taking on a big ogre. Who was May, basically, was so happy to see her big sister just be a hero. With her mom right behind her, which I found to be so adorable. Yep. And they go to the roof with some more demons, and then, of course, they go to Tokyo Tower. Yes, not the first anime I've seen this in, but Great Tokyo Tower again. They go basically top of it. And apparently the Grim Comet is, for some reason, it's going to be stationary for some reason. This is kind of weird. Yeah, this is kind of weird. It comes to Grim Comet. Apparently it's up close. But it's also in the atmosphere. I'm assuming, what the heck? And of course, then we see, then we have Karen, where he goes inside the Grim Comet, yes, because he's basically the right arm Kinemaro. So he's able to go inside, not much to go back to miasma and all their energy. We see something inside. What the heck is that? That's not explained for a couple episodes. So, they live in the miasma field, limit all the energy there, and then of course they break the shell, and then of course we have Toa using the sword again, and the sword that she has to use because it's slowly killing her. So, he uses this pretty successful, and of course, is like, I'll take that sword, no problem. And Like, I'm gonna take this back to from the Royal era to the feudal era to kill all demons, and he means all the demons, not just Kinemara, but also apparently playing ones kill every single freaking demon in the past. Yep. So, like, oh crap! So they had to figure out a way to go back to the past, and the first thing he does to get to the past, the windmill time is basically destroyed, and for some reason we see Shishimaru's mother's palace. But where the heck is Shishimaru's mother? This something is never really explained. Like, she's not here for some reason. Did the Oran kill her? Not known. It's like she shows up for one episode here, first and only episode here in the entire series. And here she's like, not here. I mean, Jock and Takachiro is here, but is Shishimaru's mother here? No, it's completely unknown. Yeah, unknown what happened to her. It's like she just said, not here for some reason. And we see the Grim Khan basically destroying all these lesser demons, apparently also breaking the space-time continuum while it's being here. Before we continue with that, we also see that the windmills part has been damaged. So Akamaru basically able to open a portal, able to say that goes back in time, and of course saying the goodbyes once again. They go back to past, and the pinwheel itself was destroyed. In the case of Akamaru, he apparently dies because of the windmill time being destroyed. Possibly, yes. Which I should point out that is actually a original for this series, because that windmill did not exist at all. And of course, apparently Sota, for some reason, completely forgets about the fact that when you go back to the few past, like, okay, use Tree of Ages, fine. But here's the thing. Why not use Bonir as well? That's a good question. Is the portal closed off there? They don't say if it's been reopened or not. And this is kind of weird for the series. Maybe because they wanted to do the same thing that Kagome did previously in the original series. So let's have the girls travel through the Bonir as well. Probably because basically it'd be too easy if they go through that damn thing. Yes. And then of course they arrive back in the past. The pinwheel that Akamaru has is basically broken. Yeah, it basically shards pieces. And of course, basically, and we see also Kahaku seeing Kagome and Iwasha, which, by the way, he has no reaction to seeing them again. But apparently, later on, when they have Sango and Moroku see him, they're very happy to see him, but not Kahaku for some reason. And there's also no scene with Iwasha and Shishimaru. Of course, these two haven't shared a scene since episode 14 of the series. Yep. And of course, you have Kinemara. Reunites with his former right arm. We're wondering what the heck is going on. What is this thing doing here? Oh, he wants to conquer the world, and Rion later brought to him, and then he convinces her to basically work with him. Yeah, it turns out we actually not thinking that Kinemara was the main villain of the series. Oh no, it's his right arm. Apparently, he's the main villain of the series for some reason. Kinemara was up and shoved to the side, have him fight Shishimaru because, oh, battle who sees the strongest. Shishimaru's like, why the heck would you want to battle me for? He has that reaction. Also, Rin has changed outfit for some reason because throughout the entire series, up until these last few episodes, she's wearing this white Komodo. Here, she's wearing a multicolored Komodo for some reason. Did she change clothes off screen? Not really, no. It could be that Jockin could have got her clothes, possibly because she's wearing the same clothes for 14 years. 14 years straight. It's possible he did it because she wants to be close beside Shishimaru, her husband. Yes, seriously. Despite the fact he never refers to her as his, he does refer to her basically not addressing her like. Of course, she refers to him as Lord Shishimaru, still refers to him despite the fact they're married and she's the mother of his 2 twin daughters. Yeah, Inuyasha is fighting all these demons, along with Moroku, Demon Slayers. Sango gets a chance to buy her Demon Slayer outfit. First time this entire series, she actually is in present day. And we show off the debut of the Black Hirokos, which is simple like the regular weapon that her son uses, but the original was hers. But this one's all black and it's a lot more powerful than that one. So, aside from dealing with demons, and of course they have it where we finally reveal what's inside of this Grim Comet. It's in fact a Grim Butterfly. which Kimuro uses the power of weak demons, the power of Rion, who he's captured. And now apparently he's become one of the movie villains. Yes, for some reason, like we have this inside this butterfly with this massive layer of eggs. What's the purpose of these eggs? Completely unknown what exactly the purpose of these eggs are. Maybe we'll explain this next couple episodes. Who the heck freaking knows? Riku, of course, is alive and well, despite the fact he got freaking stabbed. Yeah, it's not really known exactly how the heck he survived being stabbed in the belly. I get the fact that he had a piece of Kinemura's of horn, but how the heck he's alive? He got stabbed. And apparently also his sword can allow him to teleport. Just flick his sword earring, like, oh, he can teleport. Yeah, it's weird when it comes to this guy. And of course, then you have Toa fighting him in the library. Apparently, he wants to change history because he does not like the fact demons are reduced to being to stuff in fairy tales. Yeah, and of course, Toa points, oh yeah, there's good demons and good humans, bad humans. He's like, I don't care. I'm basically put Rihanna on top. Doesn't give a damn. And like, oh, she's my daughter. And Toa points out, though, no, she's not. Kinemura's her father, not you. You're just a piece of her father, not the entire thing. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, and of course, then he uses the power of the sword he took from her. Take away demon power, but she's still fighting anyways. Yep. Also, I should point out before I end this, that Kagome's mother does ask Setsuna that can she sleep now? Like, oh yeah, dude, I can sleep, no problem, because Dream River was destroyed early on in the season. Yep. Trying to think, was anything else? Oh yeah, there's also this massive battle going on with the Grim Butterfly, and it's kind of a interesting idea to end the series to use the style of battle sequences from one of the movies. Yes, I thought this was kind of interesting to do this. Yeah, it's almost like, okay, what's the purpose of the Grim Butterfly anyways? Like, it's just like, oh, so that's what's inside the Grim Comet. We hinted at this thing the whole series. We figure out, what's inside this comet? A butterfly. Where the heck this creature came from? Don't know. It's like, basically, we're making this stuff up on the fly, and let's turn basically a potential villain to like the main villain of the series for no apparent reason. Yeah, it's kind of weird. And we're getting close to the end of the series, so we're slowly wrapping up here. Excuse me, yes. Good set of episodes. But man, it's like some of the writing for these episodes is kind of weird. Like Shishimura versus Kinemura again. We just had this, or having here's my biggest problem with these episodes. Number one, Kohaku having no reaction to seeing Kagome and Iwasha again. At least, and second problem, Shishimura versus Kinemura. We had this already, and I guess the anime is like, okay, we gotta finish this fight up. We gotta continue this fight. This fight makes no freaking sense. Yes. Third, the Grim Butterfly thing. And I ask, where the hell did this thing even come from? Yeah, I get from comments, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, and it's implied though that the kindness. Oh yeah, and also we slowly reveal, thanks to having Setsun and Mohab take on Rion's threads, reveal her hidden feelings. Apparently, she didn't want him in the battlefield, and apparently her father never gave a damn about her before she died. Yeah. And of course, Shimuru points out basically, Kimar points out Shimuru's calling him a hypocrite because basically he only gets what his father said to him centuries before this. But Shimuru's like, I'm protecting my wife. He's probably thinking to himself, he's protecting his wife, so having her watch basically him be a badass. Yeah. I almost kind of forgot what his wife was like. Oh yeah, Moroku did call Kagome Lady Kagome in the original series. Okay, that's fine. Kohaku, for some reason, when he refers to her as Lady, which is something he never did in the original series, he probably did it later on, but not originally. Also, for Kaede, for some strange reason, I'm not really sure why, I gotta point this out though, For some reason, he refers to her as Granny Chio, go Granny Kaede, even though that in the original series referred to as Lady Kaede. Not really sure why they changed that for her, why I referred to her from Lady to Granny. I get maybe Inuyasha calling her that, but Kagome never originally called her that originally, and then later on, apparently, maybe Inuyasha gets to call her Granny because she's an old lady. It's possible to say at least. Mm-hmm. Yep. But she was very happy to see him, which I do appreciate that. Any major problems I have with these episodes aside from these two male names? The plot is like all over the place, but I do enjoy the action sequences in here. That's the best thing about these episodes. Mm-hmm. And the voice acting. And it's interesting, though, Rion invites the three girls inside and Riku, but doesn't invite Kagome and Iwasha inside, probably because she doesn't know them. Which makes total sense. She has no idea who these three even are. Yeah, Kagome, Inuyasha, and Shippo. It's as if Shippo plays a small role in these episodes, which that's interesting given the fact that, well, he's done practically nothing this whole series. I've questioned where the heck Shippo is the entire series. And then he finally shows up in like episode 5, like I think it was like 15 of this season. Yeah, shows up a little halfway through this season where we're getting almost now. We finally show Shippo, the adorable Shippo, and he does small stuff. Not surprising. Yep. But not much to say with these episodes. Can't wait for the next episode release, the penultimate episode of the series, which is called Father and Daughter. Yep. And as of right now, I am officially all up to date with the series, so I can kind of officially add this series now to my anime review schedule. Yep. Yes, I can. Yep. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Sick Love You. Next is going to be Comic Corner, and then on to something else, okay? Next video. Bye.